Hey everybody, it's Psychic Hunter David. Well, it is Monday, another Monday. I mean, it's just like go, 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 and thank God, because we wanted to get to May, June. We don't want to rush though, because it goes to, June and then July and August, September, and then we're back to Thanksgiving again, and here we go. I have to say though, October 1st through New Year's are probably the most fun holidays. But we have Easter, and then a week later we have the other Easter, and for some there's Passover. One of the things I wanted to talk about is this energy. So with me, I guess it must be Pluto having moved into, Aquarius, because I've been, poor Helen, one of my friends, has had to hear the rant of Hunter because, the thing that you learn, which can be, I think, difficult. I've actually read Freud. I'm not a depressed person, but I read that Freud became very, very depressed. First of all, he knew about what was going on in Germany with his brethren, but also because he became so, fed up with the human animal and fed up with human behavior. And I think in all honesty, it's not to say that everybody's the same, but I mean, I can call it when I see behavior, and it's actually disheartening because it sort of ruins it for me, because I go and I go, yeah, and people behave, and I think, okay, phony baloney, here we go. And somebody could say that about me, and that's fine. I don't really care, because one of the things we learn in life, folks, is that somebody's opinion is none of your business, and neither does it have any replication upon your decisions or your choices in your life. It is they and their story. Goodbye. I'll be like many of the gay friends I had who say, chick, beat it, bitch. Just move on. Anyway, on a much more, to the point, this is really interesting energy because, we're moving into that full moon in Libra, and also we're having some really great aspects through the month of April. One of the things that I've spoken about is how we're starting to recognize Pluto, and how Pluto is going to have a great deal of effect on Aquarius wherever it lands in your story. And with me, it really is more to do with taking care of myself, which has been something that's already gone on this spring. And secondly, also to do with where do I go from here? And everybody's sort of in their own little story. People can say, I'm going to stand my guard, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But meanwhile, in the end, you're only hurting yourself. You're only hurting you. You're destroying life. Life is very short, and you're not really taking advantage of opportunity. And I think the goal right now with this spring and then Jupiter moving to Taurus is for all of us to take opportunity and run with it. Just go forth. No matter what concurs, one day you're leaving this experience, you want to make sure that this experience is fulfilled, period. So, with me, I think what happens is that I see it all and it becomes this big miscombobulated, muddle. And then I finally come to clarity. I finally say, okay, I got it now. I got it. I'm not going to let this bother me because I see this, this, and this, and I'm going to go for it. And you start to recognize your own ability. And it is a time of change. It's a time of intellectual change. It's a time of emotional change. It's a time of many things shifting. And this is the way the ball is going to bounce. There's not much each and every one of us can do about it. It's just going to happen. And I don't necessarily know outcome-wise that it's going to be for the wrong, unless, of course, we don't want to see anybody hurt. In the meantime, make positive choices. Don't close yourself off. You don't need to get rid of it. Spring cleaning, I'm going to do the same. Believe it or not, I'm going to. And it's about being able to be open. And this is a big, big thing. I've had a lot of clients come in. A lot of them have had very good readings, having come through, some of their own difficult little story. But many have had very good readings. And as I said, it just depends on the person, their story, their level as to what they're going to go through. But anyway, I'm working, I'm here around. I'm going to be working right up until Good Friday. I will work on Friday. And, love to see people. I love seeing people in person. I don't see a lot of people in person anymore. But it's so much more convenient to order your groceries or order online. It's so much easier to have a reading on the phone. So people don't necessarily need to come in. They can, but they don't need to. Anyway, I wish you guys all the best. Keep going. Keep active. And you heard it here first. Keep well. Bye-bye.